Hello, my beautiful people from Untouchable Mama. Thank you for watching our YouTube channel. Please do not forget to subscribe and press the notification button. Thank you. One love. Bye bye.
And this or Mosele. Come over here. Come over here. Take that chair here. Just put it there. Shift it back. Who came to complain? Who came to complain? You are not deaf and dumb. Baba, what is the problem? You say?
Say the tenant is not paying fee.
Which of the tenants?
Only one tenant
Since when?
Only láti gba owó náà ti sanwó.
You say what? You are the caretaker.
Yes.
Shift that chair to that place. So what is the problem?
They are the regular payments.
What do you mean by regular payments?
Not they are not paid the money on time and they are still owing. That is what we are talking about.
How many years are they owing?
They are not up to the year, but they are the regular payment. That's what I do.
Hold on. How many years are they owing?
They are not up to the year.
How many months are they indebted?
And Mr. Abayomi, I am going on to the 6 months now.
6 months. Is he a yearly tenant?
It's not a yearly tenant, it's a 6 month tenant, half a year tenant.
Half a year tenant.
Yes.
That is how he entered.
That's during the time I started to go to that how the adjustment for the from there.
When he entered, did he pay a full year or 6? Are you the one that decide to be collecting 6 months, or they are the one that choose to be paying you 6 months?
That's how they are paid.
Hold on. Are they the one that choose to be paying 6 months, or you are the one that tell them to be paying 6 months?
I'm not the person. I'm not the person who took them. They are there. Because they are paying their money.
Eh?
I'm not the person. They are that is how they are paying the money before they are coming.
Before you took over the house?
Yes. If you look at they are paid 3 months, they are paid 4 months. If you know that they are paid 6 months, I can call them with a maintenance.
Then the Eromosele, how many months is she owing?
The husband said the 50,000 to me 2 weeks after. It's been that if I calculate it, it's coming to 5 months now.
5 months she's owing.
Yes.
What kind of apartment are they occupying?
Meaning each one.
Each person.
There's one Mr. Abayomi, they are using human color and the
Paper.
Madam using mini flat.
Mr. Abayomi is occupying which apartment?
Human color.
Room and palace self-contained, just room and palace.
Ordinary.
How much is his rent?
The rent is 8,000 naira per month.
8,000 per month.
Yes.
And the Romosele, how many, what kind of apartment?
Human color set.
How much per month?
7,000 naira per month.
7,000. Room and parlour self-contained.
That is how I met it. I just want to
And she's owing how many months now?
5 months. 5 months. Which is the money what can't proceed.
And Abayomi is owing 6 months.
Yes. I didn't know.
Mr. Abayomi, how are you?
Fine.
Tell us why you refuse to pay them for 6 months.
I never pay my salary.
Eh?
I never pay my salary.
Where are you working?
For others, I'm a security man.
You're a security man. Which company?
I work with last man.
You work with last man.
Yes.
Last man did not pay you for 6 months. I'm coming. You are a last man officer or you are a security working with last man?
Working with last man security.
They attach you to last man office.
Yes.
And they have not paid you for 6 months.
Yes.
Where exactly in Alausa?
After elephants. After elephants.
Which one? After elephant, is that an address? So if somebody is going to Alausa or going to last man office, you say after elephant, so it become an address.
Agri beside. Just so 12. Might be my working place. So 12. That might so.
How many years have you worked with Alausa with last man? How many years have you worked there? Even if now since they built Lagos, you will know the years.
17 years.
And how much is your salary? 15,000.
Yes.
How much did you start as a salary?
My salary. They start with 15,000.
15,000.
Yes.
Since Tinubu have been in government until Tinubu left, they have been paying you 15,000.
Yes.
Are you married?
Yes, ma'am.
How many children?
4 children.
4 children. What did you have to do for a living? What is your wife? Oga, sit and just be looking here. Don't peep to look at me. What did your wife do for a living? What did your wife do?
They sell market.
Sell which market? Where?
They sell rice.
Where?
They got the kind market from Elegbede.
They sell.
Cook for house. Carry on Elegbede go sell.
So how come that your wife have not been supporting you for the house rent that you are collecting bill and be living in somebody's house free of charge? That last man have not paid you. If last man have not paid you, did the landlord have agreement with last man that if last man did not pay you, you will not pay your rent? You will pay when because
I just tell my wife, I go me last note. Say, no, I will pay them. Pay them to me. So if I call them, I will pay. My wife say, if they give me school money, I was going to join up.
how come that if you want to pay, how come that you have not discussed when the rent was 1 month, 2 months? How come that you did not discuss with your wife that you started paying the landlord until you allow it to accumulate? Are you not supposed to be paying them if you get the salary from the last month, then you pay your wife? So why do you allow the rent to accumulate for 6 to 6 months?
Because my wife said the money.
Okay, the landlord wants his house, so you must look for alternative to pack out from house. Since your wife is managing, and you don't feel as old as this man, he did not need his rent to take care of his head. Baba no need money, Abi. And they ask you, you need money, Abi? You be Baba's son, you be grandchildren. Why you want to inherit the house? Because I come to realize some of you do things as if you don't have conscience. If you are owing person 1 month, 2 months, that is understandable. But you are owing 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, meaning you don't want to pay. If so, the person that built a house that want to be living, using the rent to be feeding himself, because so many Lagos landlords, they retired back to their property. They struggle when they are young. Then if they build a house, when they get old, that is what they live on. So that if the tenant is paying them, they will use it to feed. Some of them, if their children don't give them money, they use what they have used to build in the young age, then they will use it to eat in the evening. So why are you stressing this old man? How can you say you are working in last man office and they have not paid you for 6 months? How can you be working with government and you now say they have not paid you for 6 months? Who is heading that place? Because if you have worked there since Tinubu have been there, you will know the name of your operational head there.
It's Akim Adeosh.
Akim Adeosh.
Commander.
The commander is Akim Adeosh. Do you have his number?
No.
We'll write to him. How many of you are they owing that much? All the whole security.
Yes.
So that the only way they use the paying, because the citizens are not, they did not give, the new government did not give them room to come and be pounding people's motor unnecessarily. Is it not you people that will be deflating tires even when you are not supposed to deflate tires in that compound? What is no? Is it not you people that will be deflating once they come, you deflate, before they say Jack Robinson, you deflate four people's tires. You cannot continue living there. So how do you want to pack out or you want to pay Baba his money as fast as possible? And how do you pay? Because if last man is owing you, before you resolve last man own, Baba need this money. So what is the alternative you are doing to pay Baba money?
Baba give you 2 months.
2 months. Cannot give you 2 months. You have already have 6 months. We're talking about days, weeks. You cannot bring anything months inside here again. You have used 6 months and you're a 6-month tenant. So you staying for 6 months, you have already overused your time. So now we should talk about how many days from now will you pay money. That's what we should be discussing.
That's right. If I talk to you, I know to pay it. Another thing.
Okay, you can relocate to your family house. So Baba can use the house. Now that you did not pay, let him rent it out. Because we will not allow you to stay there and start accumulating more bills. If, hold on, it's not about begging. If he wants to listen to your beg, he can't bring you here. If he wants to listen to your beg, he cannot report you here. He cannot handle you. That is why he brings you here. You must not quarrel. What you are doing to him is even better than, it's better you even quarrel. Pay money and quarrel. You have rights. Pay the money, quarrel, no problem. Landlord will not have problem with you when you pay your money. But not even paying money. That I don't think. Yes, if you are paying your money, you will quarrel. If they are not comfortable with you, they ask you to leave. So already that you have covered 6 months, we cannot talk of months again. There's only 2 options. You either pack to your family house and give Baba his house, to rent out, then he forgive you the 6 months you have been owing. Otherwise, if you want to continue there, then you pay. I will pay is not a sound statement. I will pay is what you have been telling them until you get to 6 months. I will pay is 1 month. I will pay 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. Now is 6 months. So it's not I will pay we want to talk about. Yes, I know. I will pay is what you've been saying. You don't understand what I'm saying. I said we cannot give you 2 months again. If you are owing 1 month and you now ask for 1 month, or they should give you 1 month or 1 month, 2 weeks, you will pay your rent. It's a different thing. You have stayed up to 6 months, so we cannot talk of giving you months again. But your issue, we'll go into that. We will write to your people as far as your salary is concerned. But still, you must find alternative to pay this money. We are not going to be waiting for you. They are paying, they are not paying. You are living in somebody's house, and the person either needs his house to rent out so that he can use the money to feed himself or to pay the children's school fees. You understand? So living there, you have been owing 6 months. That 6 months is a lot of money. 8,000 times 6 months is much. Are you getting what I'm saying? So if you are owing him 1 or 2 months, then we can ask, okay, let's talk to him. But that 6 months, whether you're a yearly tenant, you're a 6 months tenant, half month or quarterly tenant, you have exceeded where you are supposed to stay. The period you're supposed to cover or owing. So because you've got it to that 6 months, we are not going to talk about giving you more months to pay again. Rather that we are to give you some days to pay the money, or we'll give you some days to pack out from the place to any other convenient place. Now that last man have not paid you, apparently possibly you can pack to your family house so that Baba will not have problem with you. The 6 months we can beg him to dash you so that you can relocate out of the house and give them possession of the house. But if you still want to maintain the house, then you just have to give us any reasonable answer on how to pay the money you have accumulated and indebted to.
Next month ending.
Next month ending. If you don't pay, what will happen? No, if you don't pay next month ending, what will happen? I say if you don't pay, what will happen? What should happen if you don't pay? Excuse me, don't waste my time. I have more than enough things to attend to. I said if you don't pay next month, what should happen? What if you don't pay, what will happen? He can't give you quick notice. You are going to sign here. If you don't pay that next month, they'll throw your things out. It's what you will sign here. Are you with me? There's nothing like quick notice, which you will sign. You write it and sign it. If you don't pay that money next month, the landlord reserves the right to throw your things out without any other legal action against him. Where's Tijani? Oh yeah, write that and let him sign. And read it to him in Yoruba. Eromosele, that your name?
It's my husband's name.
What is your name?
Tina.
Don't pass here again as you get foolish where you blow pass through camera. You hold your sense, you hold it up, you idiot.
It's my husband's name. It doesn't place in Lagos.
So
it's me and the children that plays in the house.
Stop making unnecessary noise now. What is all this?
My name is Tina. My husband and God the place.
Yes.
So he's based in Abuja, so we are in Lagos.
You are owing this man 5 months. So why?
Please, ma, I want to make something now.
Come. You said what?
The caretaker said it's 7,000 per month.
Come. Name it. Okay. Noise maker, that's what they do to you in class.
He said it's 7,000 per month. It's more than that. He has increased the money when I paid him last year. He increased the money to 140,000.
140,000 is how much per month?
I did not do the calculation.
Meaning you are not willing to pay. But
No,
if you are
I'm
living
paying.
in somebody's
That's
house,
how
you
we
don't know how
pay.
much you pay. That is how, because you people don't want to pay. That is why you don't want to know how much you are paying. So I will be the one to come and calculate your house rent. Madam, go straight to the point.
So
How much is your rent?
it's 140.
140.
Yes.
How much have you paid?
We've paid him 90 already.
90,000.
Yes.
Why are you? Thank God you are paying it instrumentally, so it will be easy to remove you out of that house. Why are you instrumenting the payment?
Because the cash flow is not really that much. That's why.
What do you do for a living?
I work in a school
As what?
as a teacher.
How much is your salary?
There's nothing to say in public.
How much is your salary?
18.
18,000.
Yes.
Where does your husband work?
He's a medical lab scientist.
Medical lab sciences. How much is his salary?
I don't know.
You don't know. We're only going to give you few days to pay up this money. People should just
You have to
release
call him, please.
this house back to the owner. Are you hearing me?
But can we call him?
I don't have reason to call you.
I will call him to ask him when
Whatever
we
you
have
are
to
not,
call him.
the meeting is not an impromptu to you. They did not serve you. Hold on, excuse me. Did they serve you later this evening?
Yesterday.
Yes, that is why it's not an impromptu. You communicate with your husband. You cannot tell me you've not talked to your husband
I
since
spoke to
yesterday.
him. He said when I get here, I should call him so that he will speak to you.
Over what? Am I his landlord? You either go out or you relocate, join your husband over there. You either pay the old man his money or you relocate back to your husband. Are you hearing what I'm saying? If your husband is based in Abuja, of course he's not sleeping in the street. And if what you are doing here is not, you are not earning reasonable amount to support him with the house rent you are living with your children, madam, I would advise you to relocate to Abuja to have a good, better reunion with your husband, so that both of you will be able. Because if he's paying there, he's paying here, it might be the reason why he cannot afford both sides. So everything is all about planning and arrangement. So if there is not, what you are doing here is not giving you any reasonable money, I see no reason why you should be living here, while your husband will be living in Abuja working and you'll be here with the kids. So it's better for you to relocate there to avoid any form of embarrassment.
Now, can I be given a few seconds to call him, please?
Over what?
To ask him when he will pay the remaining 50,000.
You can call him, but you're supposed to have done that.
I didn't know this is how it will come out.
You go ahead and call him.
Okay?
We don't go to any court. How do you go to court when you are paying money in pieces?
till on the 5th of May, April,
Over what?
to pay the money.
Did you people still want them in that house? Baba, do you understand English? Baba said what? Eh?
Baba said that to go and find their own house. She don't Liquid don't want them to
Help these people out. What did Baba say?
What else woman?
Baba said they should pay their money and go.
You should pay their money and go. Will they pay the rent and still dash in the house with the rent and go? Won't they use their rent?
She don't know what we pay. We can make it to be about 10 years. It is real money. If you can come, you won't.
What is that?
It's coming.
You say what?
He said it's more than 10 years they have been staying with them. With him that they didn't pay their money in time and he used to make it like that to be on them.
We share all the money. So, you check.
Baba said they should leave the house.
Keep trying your husband line now. That is if you need business. It's not now that you are here, that the number is not going. You need to tell him that you are coming in.
It's always like that. The network is always like that.
If you want to help the young man as you are writing, you can communicate now that they are still in the house on 080-330-24550. And I've told you people, anybody that comes, since this center has become landlord and tenant matter or issue that they keep bringing here, if anybody walk into this office with the hope that they don't want to pay or they went and connive, who asked you to move from here? Sorry? Sit there. Even if people want to help, I still believe we will still investigate anybody here. Come from wherever you think you are coming from. None of you can tell me about experience, both the one who have shown to you and the one who have not shown. So, if people come in here to say, landlord, tenant, I'm owing how many months, whatever. So if everybody that is living will have all be a tenant in one house or the other. So is it because the law does not permit landlord to be removing roof or throwing juju in somebody's house? Go out, go and answer the call. Is that the reason why we should be doing anyhow? Some of you that have lived in Lagos in the 80s, even when 2000 and something I came to Lagos, I still know how Lagos landlords were behaving until we have to start using law against them. Because in the 80s, the landlord will climb your roof. If you owe them 1 month, they climb your roof and remove the roof and remove your ceiling. And there's nothing you can do about that. Or some of them that will tie juju to come and drop in front of your house the next day, and you will have to run out of the house with your load. So everybody walk up from bed and you say, okay, even if you are owing somebody, if they've not paid, you also have to try. This is 4,000 out of 8,000. This is 2,000 out of 4,000. That is understandable. If the wife is selling and they are saving 1,000 out of whatever she's selling. There's no how they will accumulate up to this. Some people take people for granted, or they take their landlord for granted, because once they see somebody is quiet, or the person is not in Nigeria, or the person is aged, then they begin to take unnecessary advantage over the person, which in this office any other person can preside over the case and have a different whatever towards that. But I personally, I don't think I will do that. Then some of you that will come to this platform and be talking trash, you can see that I'll begin to delete you people from right here. I started deleting some of you that felt you can come over and be talking because you don't have anything to do with your time. You come over to this platform and be sending some nasty messages on this line. I think I'm out again to be deleting you the way I've been doing before. Admin has not been doing his or her work properly. So if I'm handling and I have the opportunity of going through your comments and you send any shit comment to this platform, I will just go straight and delete you. What are you talking about? If every tenant that owe landlord 1 million, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 1 month, whatever, everything, oh, country is hard for that reason. Country is hard. The landlord is feeding from the same house. Some landlord don't have anything they reserve for feeding. It's what they have. That house is what they feed from. That house is what they feed their grandchildren. That house is what they feed their own children. Some of them, as old as this man, they are still paying grandchildren or children's school fees. What are you talking about? Let's be fair in our judgment. If last man did not pay, that is his statement, which we will still investigate. Is it the only security that work with last man? And you have heard me that I told him I've collected the name of their boss, and which I told him we are going into that much later. But that does not mean you should not rely on that. If government did not pay you 1 year or 2 years, and you are living in somebody's apartment, do you think the person that is feeding from the apartment you are living as a tenant will also survive? You planned. Everything is all about planning. Outrightly, 6 months you don't pay, 5 months you don't pay, 1 year you don't pay. Not that you pay half and you are owing 3 months, you are owing 2 months. You are owing somebody 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Before you know, you start counting years. And somebody if the person begin to lay curses, you'll be asking, oh, what is happening to my children? What is happening to me? You don't know the pain. The landlord, the person you are living in his or her house, is feeling for the fact that you are not paying. Is it everybody that will believe that you have not been paid or you don't have money to pay them? Some go extra mile for those that did not believe in God. So I advise peacefully, if you are living in a house you know you cannot afford, find alternatives so that you can have peace. So live in a demonic house that if you stay there, nothing works for you. And you keep accumulating bills. Every month you cannot afford to pay. And live, you will not be able to live. So the best thing will advise you, will push you to leave, so that you go and see light elsewhere. Is it every house that is prosperous? No. There are some houses that is built on the evil foundation. Like if you live there, you can't prosper. Even if you get there with billion, you will become a wretched person. So when you go into a place and you begin to see negativity in any house you are living, if you cannot pray to break that curse, move out, my brothers and sisters. You must not remain there. Landlord have not paid. You don't know whether the landlord is using your star. You don't know whether the landlord is taking anything out of your life or the life of the children. We are in a wicked world. So don't stay in a place you think you because you don't pay, everything is going smoothly. Everything is not going smoothly. Who break the hedge, the serpent shall bite. If you are living in somebody's house and you know it's a rented apartment, you are not the person's next of kin, they don't give you the house free of charge, and you are owing 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. If you have a family, an uncle or anybody, you can even tell your family, please, people should go and rest. Let me as a single man go and hustle elsewhere. Let there be a change. Where you belong to did not change you, change the place. Must everything be stay there a given time? Allah, you are wicked. Why must you go? Things are wicked in Nigeria. Yes, we know things are not easy in Nigeria, but are things really easy for the landlord also that is asking for his money or for her money? Please come and tell us what your husband said. I don't need to talk to anybody. Please hold the phone. I can't even touch the phone. Please sit down and tell us.
She says she doesn't want that. She can't speak to me.
Madam, sit down. You are discussing with your husband. Tell us what your husband said.
He said you should give us some time.
Sometimes it's not there too.
She said sometimes it's not
That
there.
is not an indefinite whatever.
He said you will have
stay. Though, because you have accumulated much months there, is the reason, and you are not a yearly tenant. You can put that in and put it on speaker. Put it on and put it on speaker. I don't want to touch any phone, please. You can put it here.
It's on speaker, oh.
Madam, that is between you and your husband. I can hear how rude he is from what he's talking there. Should be ashamed that he's owing somebody and he's still being rude to this office. Please sign. You either go and join him, just like I said from the beginning, or you pay this man his rent. As simple as that. I don't have any other thing to discuss as far as this case is concerned.
So
bring paper for me. What?
How is the duration? Like, how much time am I giving to
You don't know how long you have been owing. You heard him say you have owed 5 months. Some of you should have fear of God. This kind of person, if you keep this kind of man as your grandfather in the village, and what he built or what the children did is what he's feeding for, and as good as you are looking with your husband, which I know that is the same way your husband is looking, you people will keep this man hungry for not giving him his rent, and you come in front of me and the man will be making noise from that Abuja, that which I don't even know where he stays. Give me your full name. Augustina who?
O-N-O-I.
Are you married to the man? Or is this your father's name or your husband's name?
My husband's name.
Oh yeah.
O-N.
Yeah.
O-I.
O-I.
G-B-A.
G-B-O.
R-I.
R-I.
G-B-O-R-I-A.
Is it the address you are living? This number 14.
Can we ask Baba how long does he want to give it to him?
You don't know what I say. Is there any difference between 5 months and 6 months?
Not really.
Eh?
Not really.
How much is their money now that they are owing? I mean her. How much is their money?
The amount of the money because we paid the new rate. The new rate has
When did you increase? Sit down, sir. When did they increase the rent?
I told them on last year that I told them people they have.
You do what?
And let me aware that as from this year, people they are not going to be 40.
When did you tell them?
Last year.
Last year what?
Around April.
Around April.
He now said the money.
Was it a written?
No, he didn't write. He just verbal.
Why verbal? How much were you paying before?
84,000 naira they are paying.
How much?
I was saying 84.
You said what? Bring the receipt.
Even though
Let me see.
only the 50,000 naira they are just pay. I'm not giving them.
Not 50, 90,000.
This is your last.
I paid 40 last year.
Last year.
To
Say,
Baba.
Baba.
Then
You
my
remember
husband.
that you are the owner before. Did you remember that? No, you can go and do your receipts and everything. And go and do your other receipt and give receipt.
This is 40,000.
40.
42,000.
That is for the.
That is March 2000, January 2019.
And I will pay another.
I have a
today,
recent
last week,
bill.
50,000 naira.
You have a recent bill.
Yeah, I didn't know I would bring. I didn't know it would involve receipts. And I brought out the
When
receipt.
did you pay? How do you pay it?
It's 70 something I'm paying.
70 something.
Yes. We entered the house at rate of 60 something thousand. I'll bring out the receipt so that we'll do comparison.
When
Then
you were
I-
invited and you know they're inviting you for your landlord and tenant, how come that you did not pay
All
your
those things
receipt?
escape my mind.
Escape your mind because you are not willing to pay.
No,
Give
I'm
him the
willing
receipt.
to pay.
As far as we deal on what is it called, the visible document that we have on ground, if you have anything you are claiming, you're supposed to have bring the
Okay.
receipt. But now you said you were paying before they increased it to 140.
And
How
yeah,
much were you paying?
I was waiting for
Hold on.
Okay.
Human rights defender and access to justice. Good evening. Hello. Good evening. Who is speaking? Hello.
You're a public servant. You don't need to know who is speaking.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pairs.
I can hear you.
So I paid him 74 last. So when he now told me that he's going to increase the rent, and I said, to how much? And I said to 140. And I said, okay, we are the old tenant, at least we should have the privilege of paying maybe 100. Then like that, instrumentally you start adding. Don't just jump into 100, 140 like that.
So you are paying some. Who is this? Who is making this noise?
So
You are
I
paying
now-
140.
I was paying 74 before.
Please, if you have been following this program, we must ask you where you are calling from. Don't call me on WhatsApp, please. Thank you.
So when I paid him the last year money, he was not telling me, and I told him that you don't just jump money like that. You add it by 30%. You understand? So that was what we concluded. And I went to meet Baba that he said I should be paying 140. That every other tenants are paying 140. You understand?
Every other tenant.
We are using the same side, that they are paying 140. And I said, Baba now said I shouldn't worry. When he comes, we will discuss it. So when he came, I went to meet him with Baba, we discussed it. So he now spoke to Baba. Baba now said, okay, no problem. I should be paying the 140. And I said, okay. Then out of the 140 now, I gave Baba 40,000.
Have you been paying to Baba? Is it not the caretaker?
Yes,
You
I
have
can pay to Baba. We used to agree.
But you know Baba is old. How would you confirm that you pay 140 to Baba?
No, not
when? Because they
140,
say you were
40,000.
40,000 because
Yes.
they say you were in arrears before you paid this.
There was no arrears before.
But from the receipt it showed there is no any recent receipt that you have paid.
I have.
Because you have been owing, that is the reason why you've not been able to provide any evidence that you have paid, you have been paying.
So when I gave Baba the money, he now came and I said, Baba has told you. So 2 weeks ago, he's been calling my husband. Anytime he come, I'll say, call my husband. So 2 weeks ago, my husband gave him 50,000. Now he's making 90,000. So if we are saying, okay, we are paying 140, that means he's remaining 50,000 now.
Mr. Tenant, Mr. Caretaker,
Anyway,
how did you give them verbal notice and you increase the rent? And why do you now have to increase the rent 100%?
Hello, ma.
Yes.
When in the where we are working as security guard in that's the 2 years after. The what I saw in the receipt from Madam that they have been owing the landlord almost the 1.5 years. This is the landlord. You can confirm. The receipt it is with you. You can bring your receipt to confirm. When I look at their paid their rent, I saw that they are paid. It also per month. And you are using a woman pilot and you are paid 7,000 naira.
Some of you also have problem. When you increase house rent, you don't consider the situation of the economy. You just want to increase because you want to increase. Somebody is in room and parlour, and there's always a consideration with people that have lived old tenants in the house. So if you want to increase rent, you cannot increase rent times 2 as a 100% increment. That is number one. Number two, if you also want not to have, if you don't want to have problem with your tenants paying you regularly, you should also calculate the situation of the economy. If you have issue, you have your own challenge. For that reason, you throw it on the shoulder of your tenant because they must pay because you have your own issue. So you want to use the house now to solve a problem. It's not so godly. What you are trading, there must be amount of what you think you should trade on and how much should be your profit. If it's more than what you are supposed to do, that is also robbery. If you want to increase house rent, why must you increase this 100%? Yes, 70 to 140. That is.
The many have paid that much 140. Other than that, they have paid 140.
They are
Only
new
as they are paid
tenants.
wait.
They are new tenants.
You say what?
They are the other tenant they have been paid and they have been
That's why you're having problem with them paying you rent. That is why you are having problem with some of them paying you rent because you don't consider the situation of Nigeria.
Before we have increased the money, the people that they are not paid the new rates up to now. As the person I'm talking now.
Okay, people that are owing, why do you now have to go and increase again? People that have been owing, that cannot afford to pay regularly, why did you go and increase again? Human rights defender and access to justice, who is speaking, please, and where are you calling from? Good evening, Van. Yes, sir. Okay.
The man that worked for that one white shirt.
Yes.
That is going for 6 months, not the lady speaking now.
Yeah.
I was touched and I would love to support it at least 20,000 and I will get that.
Thank you. I'll send you the account number now. Somebody called, his name is Valentine from Italy. He's our regular caller and he said he's supporting you with 20,000. So we're going to pay the 20,000 to landlord. Thank you, Valentine. You can hold on, talk to him. Valentine, God bless you greatly. God enrich you and may God never make you homeless. I believe by God's grace you build estate to the extent you have money you build that people will be living in your house free of charge because of the level of money you will have in Jesus' name. God will not place you where you'll be embarrassed in Jesus' name. Thank you. We'll send you the account number and as you pay the money, we'll give to the landlord. So you are left with 28,000. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Come and send the account number to this person for me. the account number. Let me see before you send it. Okay, you can see that is how reasonable people contribute to some matters, cases that matters. You just saw it say the Fed touched by the situation of the man, the security man that worked with last man, and for that reason he want to support him with the sum, help him out with the sum of 20,000 naira. If you want to call, don't call me on WhatsApp or call me direct, please. We cannot hear you fine if you call on WhatsApp, so there will be no need of you calling on WhatsApp. Hello, Mr. Bukola Tayo. Good evening. How are you?
Are you on program? I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm on program.
Yeah, because I'm watching that program.
Okay.
I just want to put, I just want to contribute my own focus.
Okay,
You know,
ma'am.
all these things, they are the major problem. So I have houses back home.
Yeah.
They are the major problem. They would inflate, they would even encourage landlord to increase the rent.
Yeah.
And they would, before, when we are renting, we only pay 10% of what you pay
Yeah.
for a house. But now, getting house of 50,000, they also they want to collect 50,000.
Yeah.
And the problem of this tenant, again, instead of them to go directly to the landlord, they will be looking for agents. Even though you try to encourage them that this is the put out, they will prefer to go and make agents that want to handle them, like swindle them, like taking money from them, telling them that this house is not good, this one is better. And the money will now bounce back on the landlord because after using 1 year, the tenant will not be able to pay rent anymore, and it will now bounce back on the landlord. So I was thinking, I was talking to someone, I said maybe this government can put this thing into law, that all these agents, there should be a specific amount that it will be taken. It's only 10%, even in abroad, they only take one, not every time, and it's only like 2% you take in abroad. Why is Nigeria taking 50,000 or 100,000? Because last time I was watching your program, someone paid 200,000 for a month, and they collected both agreements and taken for 100,000, which is too much.
Yeah.
And Nigerian economy is not encouraging at all. Please, sister, if there's any way you can take it across to government, they should do something about those agent people collecting so much money. Even though there was a time I even said it to my tenant, I want to be paid every month. Yes, they still only want to pay money. They use that money to go and build their own house. Nigeria are so evil. No, most people are so evil.
It's all right.
But to them, they do this from you. So please, let them to settle it. God will help our country.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You were paying 70,000. 72. You said 75. You said 72.
No,
So where do I pay?
I used to pay every 6 months 36.
Every 6 months.
Yes, 36.
So the tenants that are paying 140, are they old or new?
They are new tenants.
New tenants.
Yes.
Okay. What the only thing I'm going to do in this case as an old tenant, because the notice was not a written notice, you will go back that most that you pay is 100,000.
They have given him 90 already.
Go and give him 10,000.
I don't have it now.
Go and give him 10,000. Between now and Friday, coming Friday, go and pay that 10,000. Call your husband. You are supposed to pay 50,000, right? And you cannot pay the 40,000. Okay, you know what? The end of the month, as you said, pay the 50,000.
People want to, what I'm trying to say that they are still, people are not collecting new.
No, don't worry, don't worry.
They are not collecting the now. They are owing before. Because the money they are paid.
If they are owing before,
Because what is new rate.
if they are owing before, give us proof. Bring us proof. If you know they are owing and standing, give us proof. So in your own case now, pay the balance of your 50,000. You said you are paying it end of the month.
What if I can get the 10,000?
No, I've cancelled that. You pay the 50,000 end of the month. That is what you said before. But I asked you to pay next week before. But by end of this month, you go have to pay that 50,000, which you will write now. Tijani, let me see your undertaking. Where is it? Come here. Did you hear what I said? Name it. Did you hear what I said from the beginning? Did you hear what I said? That the landlord should throw his things out of the house. And there will be no any legal action against the landlord. Any day I'm giving it whatever and he went and water any resolution, you will see that day. Room and parlor self-contained. Human rights defender and access to justice. Yes, who is speaking and where are you calling from, please?
Yeah, I'm calling from India. My name is Larry.
Larry from where, sir?
Yeah, I want to help that woman with 20,000. If I add you on this number of WhatsApp, should I get it?
Yes, you can add. I will send the account number. Where are you? When are you sending it?
I'll send you on WhatsApp. And I'll be like, the account.
It's alright.
Yeah, I'll send it.
Okay, thank you. Human rights defender and access to justice. Good afternoon. Sorry? Mr. Who?
I'm calling from Italy.
If it's over from Italy, okay. Go ahead.
I'm watching your program, so I want to ask this maybe I can pay the 10,000 for the woman the asking for.
Yeah, you can. You can send their. Oh, can you take the account number from there? Are you paying it now?
I'll pay tomorrow morning because I have to pay money now. It's already past working with cars.
Okay. Send me hello on WhatsApp. I will send you the account number.
Okay. So it's something that taking their thing to work. Then I want to do it.
No, you're paying the 50,000.
She's still paying 50,000.
Yes.
But because she asked us to pay 10,000 before.
No, I've cancelled that. Thank you. This month is in March. 30th of March. Is it March you're talking about?
It's on the 5th I used to collect money.
5th of April.
For the following month.
That is 5th of April. Okay, we'll give you till 10th of April.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I can't find the number on WhatsApp. I don't know what.
The number is on WhatsApp. This number is on WhatsApp.
It's on WhatsApp?
Yes.
I'm looking on this.
No, it's on WhatsApp. People are sending me messages.
Let me show you.
Yeah, right plus 234, yeah. Thank you. Sign it. Give up it. Read and sign.
I should read it first.
Yeah, of course. All right, now. You must read what you're signing. You read it, Abby? And you understand that? Okay. Your telephone number, yeah. Your name, your telephone number. Which is this one? Where is this number? I just say let you do it. And I just don't have it tomorrow morning and bring it to you. Hello? Hello, who is speaking? Sorry?
Calling from India.
calling to contribute or you are calling to help them?
Number one, the young man that we are white, his money remain how much?
28,000. Am I right?
The second woman, the money remain how much?
50,000.
50,000.
Yes.
Somebody already give them 10,000 and 20,000.
Until we see the money, that is the only way we know if they have paid. If we don't see money, we don't count it as if we have received it.
Okay, and they send the account.
Okay.